the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome, everybody, to the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching Eisenhower Eagles Soccer. Billy Palmer here alongside Jaylee Palmer, who's running the camera. We are live from Big Elk Stadium in Elk City, Oklahoma, as the Lady Eagles are about to take on the Lady Elks from Elk City, the Big Elks, excuse me. And you may hear me mess up, but a lot of times they call them the Big Elks. The Elk City Elks. This will be the last non-district game for Eisenhower. And so we're about to kick this one off here from Elk City. You see the refs out there, and they are guess we're going to be running a two-man crew today. I don't see a third official. But the Lady Eagles are about to kick this one off. Trying to make sure everything is good here, so I apologize for the dead air time. Thought we might get starting lineups. We'll see. I think we're going to get the starting lineups here, and if they do, I'll turn it over to the PA announcer here at Big Elk Stadium.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for our matchup between your Elk City Elkettes and the visiting Eisenhower Lady Eagles. Everyone, please rise and join us to remove your hats in the singing of the national anthem. Tonight's game, first for the Lady Eagles, number 4, Kelly Ungle. Number 5, Michaela Perez. Number 6, Daniela Pena. Number 7, Devin Roberson. Number 8, Callie Roberson. Number 10, Number 12, Vanessa Duran. Number 13, Amarie Schlepp. Number 16, Haley Close. Number 18, Rachel Bedler. And number 99, J.C. Mason. And now your starters for the Outcasts. Number 1, Jordan Williford. Number 2, Nikki Kirkley. Number 6, Brazia Sandoval. Number 7, Josna Prenabed. Number 10, Cameron Edney. Number 11, Riley Tripp. Number 14, Leticia Rivera. Number 15, Ashlyn Brownfield. Number 16, Stephanie Perez. Number 18, Kyler Schnobellen. And number 34, Jolie King. Tonight's game will be presented by some of our local youth soccer teams here in Elk City, the Kids Inc. store.
There's your starting lineups here for this matchup, first matchup of the night between they call them the Elkettes, excuse me. So, yeah, they're not the Lady Elks, they're the Elkettes and the Lady Eagles. We're ready to kick this one off. Nice, bright, sunny day. Appreciate you joining us. I don't know how many of you were able to make the trip up, but we're here anyways. A few people, Eisenhower, I know that's playing a little bit earlier, so playing a 5 o'clock kickoff and then a 7 o'clock kickoff. So I know some of you guys are still at home. Thank you for joining us anyway. We're going to do the best we can here with got a pretty decent setup here at Elk City, so should be able to see everything that's going on here. Hopefully the numbers, I can see the numbers pretty well. The Elk City numbers are a little bit small, and they're kind of in a weird spot with the design on the back, so might have a harder time seeing them, but I'll do the best I can. Do you see the Lady Eagles breaking it out on the far side? Head coach Becca Wyatt's got her Lady Eagles ready for their last non-district game. We'll take on, I believe, Norman next week on Tuesday, the first district game of the year. We're ready to kick this one off here from Big Elk Stadium. All grass field. They're usually used to playing on turf. We don't play on a lot of grass fields nowadays. We are underway. Only a 2-man officiating crew. Hopefully they actually have another one here before the boys' game especially. It moves a little bit quicker, so that'll be kind of tough. As Callie Roberson will have a throw in on the far side of the field. Takes a weird bounce. Also a bit of wind here blowing from the south to the north. Those Eagles on the attack. Ball swings out to Michaela Perez, who tries to put it on her right. Knocked away by the right back. Michaela puts some pressure on the center back. He plays it out wide. They work the ball up the line, or try to anyway, and I think they're playing Vanessa Duran here on this left back side, so she's pressed up a little bit, I think. Or maybe they might be playing her in the midfield. Yeah, I think she's in the midfield today. So yeah, Vanessa's playing in the midfield. Rachel's going to be on the left side. Amari's going to be the center back on the left side. Trying to get a little more on the attack there. As Kelly Ogle wins that one, tries to play a little through ball, but nobody's there. Ball played through nicely. Amari Schlett is there to have it. She loses possession of the ball. The Elkettes on the attack. Good fight down there, and it's going to be knocked out for a throw-in. Ball played up to Michaela Perez. Has got some room, but the ball played back up into the middle. Nice touch back in, but cleared out by Amari. Got some different positions, players in different positions today. Plays Coach Becca White was moving some people around. Nothing wrong with that. Trying to maybe find a little more attack. Control the midfield more. Oh, nice idea to play that through, but couldn't quite get a foot on it. Here's Reese. Good job of Vanessa Duran. She can get that one first. She's got some room in front of her, and she does. She takes it out wide, got lots of space. Cuts it back to the right, and the right back is there to take it away. She's fighting for the tackle, though. Kelly Ogle with a nice tackle. Neither team able to possess the ball for very long at this point. Okay, let's try to play it up and over. Amari there puts a body on it and wins it. Plays a little too heavy. They've got Rachel playing as a left back. Devon's playing as the right center back. Ball played up and over. It's going to be 1v1. Rachel versus Leticia Rivera. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Ball played long. It's going to go out, though, I believe. Be a throw in for the Elkettes. Callie plays it up and through, and it gets by the Elkett back line. Reese is there to put a little pressure on it, and they are going to win the throw-in. As Reese is going to try to hurry up with this one. Throws the ball in the box, too. I think Michaela is there. She gets around. Can she get through and get this one? It's deflected out, but it will be a corner kick for the Lady Eagles. So Reese is going to tee this one up on that far corner of the field. Plays it to the keeper, who comes up and falls on top of it. No problem there. Nice little flick back up and over, but Rachel's there, no problem. And Vanessa, man, if the pass is just a little bit crisper, the passes on this left side have been a little bit rough. Keeper's going to come out to get this one. There's an offsides. The passes on this left side were a little more on point. The Lady Eagles would have an attack, but as of right now, they're just missing. A lot of times they do it just because they're getting in a big hurry. When they can back the ball up a little bit, just create some space and some time. Space equals time, so. Good job harassing that back line by the Lady Eagles. I think that's Callie on the far side there. Lady Eagles in the white, Elkett's in the black. I think that's Morgan Emerson on that far side. It's going to go out for a Lady Eagle throw-in. Again, I only see it. There's only a two-man officiating crew, and that will you prefer the three nonetheless, but you can make that work here. The girls' game is just a tad bit slower, but the guys' game, it's going to be hard to do three refs with that. In fact, it's very tough. Vanessa cleared it right to on the Elkcats, but JC's going to have this one. Not a problem at all. Vanessa's got to be careful. It's going to be played out. It's going to go overhead to Michaela Perez and find the head of an Elkcat. And Reese Brandenburg's going to go try to win this one, but it's going to roll out off this all-grass, natural grass field. First time we played on one this year. Reese tees it up. The backside on the Elkcats. Nobody there for the Lady Eagles. Vanessa Duran could have a look at this one if she could get some space. Kelly Ogle goes down in the middle, and they're going to call a handball maybe for falling on top of it. Ball played right up to midfield. And a little push in the back there, but it's going to be an Elkcat throw-in. Number 7, Joshua Pranadev, throwing it in. Hope I got your name right there, sister. I don't know if I got that right or not. They're trying to play the ball up through number 9, but I don't see a number 9 on their actual roster, so. Ball is pushed up, and Reese has a chance here, and she misses near post. Great chance for the Lady Eagles. It's when you just got to play backside and try to put on that back post, and if it's not there, hope somebody's crashing on the back. Fairly clean game played so far. Throw in played up. It's going to be off of the Elkcat. Callie will throw it in on the far side. It'll be deflected off the Elkcats, excuse me. Kayla Perez is working really, really hard to get that ball in the middle. Just can't quite get it. Rachel Winston got a lot of space, plays it to the feet of Vanessa Duran, who's going to swing it in the middle to Reese, who touch just gets away from her. Be an Elkat throw in on that far sideline. 28 minutes left here in the first half. This last non-district matchup for the Lady Eagles. We head to Norman, I believe, next Tuesday. There'll be a foul on the Elkats. Free kick for the Lady Eagles. Good ball played up. Deflected off the Elkats. Michaela punches it back across to Callie. Tries to play it up in the middle to Reese. I like Vanessa in the midfield. I think it makes a lot of sense to have her there. How often she plays in the midfield. I've always seen her kind of playing in the back. But she has certainly got decent touch with the ball. Very good decision maker, typically. Good ball play to Reese. Again, that's a little closer to her. That's probably a goal. She can just touch it away from. This one comes back to Reese, too. Plays it through, deflected off the Elkats. The Lady Eagles have the ball on this attacking third. Kelly Ogle plays it up the middle. Keeper's going to have this one. Pretty even matchup looking so far anyway, early in this match. It'll be a Lady Eagle throw in. Just plays it back to Vanessa, who's trying to swing it to somewhere dangerous. And it's always good to just put the ball in the middle there, but there's nobody there, so. Especially if a team can't keep possession in the back, if they're just getting deflections, that's good things can happen in a box like that. And looks like the Elkats are just content to kick it out at this point. So they're, well, the backside is super confident. They don't, at least in soccer language, look super confident in the back right now. Ball's going to go up that, over the fence and up that little berm and back down that berm. We'll have another ball thrown in here. Boys will play at 7 p.m. following this one. Good job of Vanessa to break down there, force the chip up over the top, and she's going to win the ball because of it. So it bounces back out to number 10. That's Cameron Edney for the Elkats. Elkats have no numbers right now. They're playing a, can't tell exactly what. 4 in the back, maybe like a 4-3-3. Kyler Schnoebelin, they'll say the Kyler Schnoebelin, or Schnoebelin, number 18 for the Elkats. Trying to play the ball through her quite a bit. She's kind of playing like a midfield, a defensive holding midfield position. I see her kind of working her way back there. She's been very active early on. The ball goes right to her. Ball play through. Michaela gets a foot on it, but it's going to go heavy and out. It'll be a goal kick for the Elkats. All grass field here, Big Elk Stadium. Reese does a good job of scanning, looking, and playing the ball out wide to the right to Callie, who's got a good look at it here, and it's going to be deflected. She probably should have hit that a little quicker, but it's going to be a corner for the Lady Eagles. So Callie will go to that far side. Nice if they could put one of these in. Callie puts it in a good, dangerous spot there, and it's going to go out for another corner. I think Reese may need to open up her body. She's facing right back towards on that front post. Probably needs to open up her body just slightly to the left to be able to turn and put her body on it and put her head on it to put it into the goal. That front post, she's maybe a little too far up. This one's played low instead into the box, and it's going to go, again, deflected for another corner. I think somebody tried to play the short on that. There's a lot of space on that back post. They can put it there. Can't tell who that was that went down on the far side. It might be Kelly. I'm looking around, I don't see a 4 out there, so I think that's probably who it is. Yeah, Kelly Ogle, but looks like she's all right, limping a little bit, but she's walking off the field, so we'll have a substitution. Number 1, Azariah Johnson, the junior. Kind of like the little pinball out there. She's just everywhere, bouncing around. It's a little place to put her at striker, see if she can just run into one. Devin gets this one and touches it up. Devin, you can play Devin. This is the first time I really got to watch her. I watched her a little bit in the middle school last year, but first time I've really got to watch her play whole games, and she is very versatile. You can move her in lots of places. Clogged up on that far side. It's going to go out for a throw in for the Lady Eagles, who've had the ball on their attacking half and mostly in their attacking third for most of this match so far, as we're about halfway through this first half. Well, the Elkettes plays the ball up to about the 25-yard line or so, but it'll be a foul on the Elkettes. So Reese is going to take this free kick. Boy, there's a lot of space. Michaela that ball can find its way in behind that right back. They're shifted over a little too far, and Vanessa as well. There's going to be room on this back side. Numbers on this back side. So you probably want to try that might be Callie taking this one now, or Devin. It's Devin taking it. Try to put it somewhere on the left side, but she puts it right instead. That's when you want to try to put on the frame, maybe top left somewhere. And if you don't get it, at least you have a deflection on the left side. Just notice they had numbers. They had like 3v1 on that other side. The ball comes through. But as it is, the Elkettes get possession. Vanessa Duran in the midfield, trying to play it out wide. The outside of her foot, just not a good solid hit. The Elkettes will win the possession. She is on, and this will be a race, but, yeah, Devin took a push in the back. So it'll be a free kick for the Lady Eagles. Devin Jockey got position. Push down. She's hurting a little bit, I think. She's laughing at the same time, though. She's got a big strawberry on her left leg. You can see her looking at it. No score. 19 minutes left to go here in this first half. Ball played Out to Callie, who should take her space. Got a lot of space. Make somebody commit to her instead. I think that's actually Daniela, excuse me. I think Daniela's on that right mid. Callie's playing up on the side a little more. Yeah, it's Daniela. Or they may be flip-flop. It's hard to see. They look pretty similar from here. Ball played up and over. Devin's there, no problem. I'm going to clear this one out. It will be an Elkett throw-in. We got a lot of room on this right side here, and this could be trouble. Oh, they're going to call a foul right outside the box. So Lady Eagles in a tough spot here. So here we go. Referee blows the whistle, and this one's going to be played just up and over the head of JC. We're back underway. Elkett's up 1-0. Unfortunate the way the Lady Eagles have been playing. Really not playing terrible soccer this first half. Had a couple of good opportunities. Not able to put one in the back of the net, though. And that one just got over JC's head. That's when the wind may have actually hurt her a little bit, because the wind's blowing from against that ball. You play a ball against the wind like that, it kind of rises a little bit, and maybe a little bit lower if there's no wind. She may be able to get a finger on it, knock it up and over, but unlucky. Good job by Amari just to play it back out to Rachel. Over to Reese in the midfield, turn the wrong direction. You got to have people helping tell you where to turn. Good job by Vanessa to keep that in. Fighting for that ball. She's got to drop. She needs to drop it. Good, she does. Drops it back to Amari. They could switch field. That'd be nice too on the right side, but pass doesn't connect. Ball played on the far side. Got a lot of space there. Got some runners. Azariah's offside. She needs to get back on. She does. Azariah is going to fight for that ball. They're going to call a foul on her, though. Azariah appears to be hurt as well. I don't know, she's screaming pretty loud. The one thing about Azariah, again, like I said last time, I don't think she's played a lot of soccer. Technically not super sound. Got a lot of energy and whatever. But typically the ones that haven't played a lot, the issue with that can be is they can it's a little reckless at times, and there definitely can be injuries both to herself and to other players. So she's got to just be careful with that. I like her up there. I think could be really dangerous if she could just develop a little more skill, because her athleticism is good. She's fast, got great energy. It's going to go out just right. goes up and over. Michaela, again, the wind kind of held that one up and pushed the ball in the air. They're trying to play that girl on, the striker captain. Ball played back over and through. Mari's there to clean that one up. You can play it out. Eagles will possess. Lady Eagles have possession. They can switch the field. Vanessa here in the midfield's got a lot of space. JC will get this one. Plays it out to Vanessa. She needs to turn back. That's good. Good touch. That ball can get to Azariah. She's got some space as well. They need to send her right now. Good job by that left center back. The Elkats will trigger this one in from that far side of the field. Azariah trying to run through a few. Didn't get it, and it's played up into a danger spot. Tried to be anyway, and it just, wind catches it, pushes it to the right. So it'll be a goal kick for the Elkats. Just about 12 and a half left to go here in this first half. Appreciate you joining us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Wherever you're at. Whether you're at home back in Lawton, whether you're watching from far away, we appreciate you joining us. It's the first time here. OKSportsNet.com. You can watch pretty much on any platform, on any of the apps, on the Oklahoma Sports Network app that you can find the app anyway. It'll work. And find the channel you want to watch. We are not obviously just a soccer channel. We have all kinds of sports that we cover here. Appreciate you joining us. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsors for making this happen. Some Eisenhower Eagle Soccer boosters. Wouldn't be possible without you guys. You guys know who you are. Appreciate you very much. Rachel will trigger this one as well. They're going to call handball. Good job by Vanessa, who also, by the way, she does some reffing, so she looks like she's out there kind of reffing as well. There's a two-man crew here, and they're doing fine so far, but she threw that hand up right away and pointed to handball, and the official working on this sideline called it pretty much right on cue. As Devin will play this one just over easy to Amari. Just possess it on the back. A long ball that gets all the way back across. Luckily, I don't think that was where it was intended to go, but it did get there. As Azariah is fighting to win this one, and she does, but her touch gets away from her, and she happens to get through there, and can she get there? The keeper's going to get it, and Azariah just tripped over, ran over a couple. Again, gets a little out of control at times. She's definitely a no fear type of girl. She's going to win this one, push it out wide too. I'd like to see her get into one. We'd see a pretty cool celebration, I'm sure, because she gets pretty pumped up. Good job by Reese to win that. Got a lot of space here. Let's see what this captain can do. Good job by Rachel to play it right back to Reese. He's got Vanessa here. That's probably where that ball should have went to. Yeah, that's Callie on that right side. Daniela's playing in the back with Reese in the midfield. That'll be a foul on the Lady Eagles, so it'll be an Elkat free kick from, I don't know, about the 28-yard line or so. Faded football lines. Called a few football games from here. Pretty much it's the exact booth. Jaylee likes to set up top. Got A little shade up over the top in case it rains ever as well. It's a good little spot to be. I like Azariah, the fact that she puts pressure on that even there on the center back, and she makes the center back and the keeper have to communicate. Sometimes that's how you can get a goal if the miscommunication is bad back there. And just the pressure put on forced her not to even pick the ball up. She just cleared it to really not a good spot. But fortunately, they do come out with possession here. And I want to say, so the girl who scored the goal is number 9. She's literally not on my roster, so I don't know. I hate that because I think she scored the goal, and I think she's a captain. So she is the one, I believe, who scored the goal earlier. Hear the head coach for I think at least one of the coaches for the Elkettes saying, hey, we're playing the ball to space. That's good, but let's actually find some feet. And at different times, you want to do that. And I think he likes what they can do with the ball on their feet better than the space. So maybe that means they don't have a lot of speed and they can move the ball better. As Vanessa's going to take a hit here, it's going to go wide and to the right. Shout out to any of the Eisenhower Eagle boys there. I think they're on the bus right up here still. Good luck tonight, fellas. Coming off of a fresh 4-1 victory over crosstown rival MacArthur Highlanders on Tuesday. The first home varsity game played at the campus of Eisenhower High School. It's a memorable one to have. Be a corner for the Lady Eagles. Just about 7:20 left to go here in this first half. Very even match so far. Elkettes have come out on top so far, 1-0 off of a free kick make. Ball was meant to be played to Reese, and she had to come out to get it. She plays it back and can left foot swing it in. Really a good spot there and put in a good spot. Michaela tries to, but plays it wide. Well, that was a really good ball played back in. Michaela kind of already moved out. She was in a real good position before that when the ball, Reese had to play it out a little more to the right. She kind of came with it that way. Michaela didn't. She just a little out of position for that one, but she's where she was about 3 seconds earlier. That's probably a goal. Soccer is a beautiful game, but it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating for players at times, knowing I literally was just right there a couple seconds ago when that ball was played there when I moved. It could be a beautiful game. It could be a beautifully frustrating game as well. It's the best game there is. Now, I'm a baseball guy too. Baseball opening season, major leagues today. But soccer's becoming one of my, it might be my favorite thing to do now. This Morgan got a lot of space. Plays it up to Callie. Might not have worked that ball through the midfield. There's nobody pressuring in the midfield right now for the Elkettes. They're going to try to play this ball with a lot. Oh, man, what a run on the backside there. This could be trouble. JC comes out and makes a wonderful stop. Definitely saved one there. They have numbers if they can keep possession. That's a push. Yeah, they're going to call foul on that one. I don't know who it was that made the run on that backside for the Elkettes, but it was a perfectly timed run, a perfect pass. JC did a great job coming out in scary position. I tell you, keepers, they've got to be crazy because you put yourself in some really, really dangerous spots. She did a great job on that one. Mari Schlett plays. Got a weird spin. This could be good if keeper's going to come out instead, though. If it would have died just a little bit and let Azariah run onto it, but keeper's going to come out to the bottom of your screen here instead and Played out this way. Good job by Rachel. Her passes have been pretty good lately, so. Reese plays it back across. She's going to play it to Daniela. She's going to play a through ball, but that's way too heavy. Marcela Mendez coming onto the field for the Elkettes. And she's replacing Letitia Rivera. Azariah tries to go through this one, but can't quite get there. It's been a fun match so far. Just 3.5 left to go here in this first half, though. So it went by really fast, actually. Ball played back, up and over. Got to communicate there on the backside. Devin hits it with the left foot, and Michaela's got to come to that one. Maybe a little too far back. One thing the Elkettes have done very well is they have possessed the ball well in the midfield, and they've left our girls wide open when we've had attack on the midfield and not pressured much there. I think we could have some success there in the midfield, maybe pushing the line up a little bit. Good job by Rachel. Very composed as a left back. Clears down out. But it'll be an Elkett throw in. It'll be another Elkett throw in. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in this first half. Azariah can't quite get a foot on. That time she does, and she's got some speed here. She's gonna she wins that one just because of her aggressiveness here. She tries to cut it back. It comes to Michaela, who gets bumped right off the ball and taken from her. Michaela turn. Yep. She need to turn that time to the sideline. There's nobody there, and she could let that ball ride and run with it. Instead, it's going to go out. It'll be an Elkett throw-in. Ball played right into the midfield. There's nobody there. They just want to play the ball through. Trying to play that captain up top, but she was offside by about 5 yards. As Ryan plays out to Michaela. Michaela wants to swing it across. As Raya wins, it plays out to Daniela, but it's taken from her. Be a foul on the Lady Eagles. 30 seconds left to go here in this first half. Cleanly played game so far. Not too many fouls, nothing dangerous anyway. Low ball played through. Lady Eagles want to attack. They need to go. That's how we'll end the first half here at Big Elk Stadium. Elk City Elkcats lead your Eisenhower Lady Eagles 1-0. We'll be back with more second half action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Purchase shirts and hoodies are here at the concession stand, so please stop by and pick those up tonight. We also have soccer balls at the concession stand, so you can stop by and write an encouraging message for the seniors.
Set for second half action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, live from Big Elk Stadium in Elk City, Oklahoma. The Elkettes lead this one 1-0 at the half. Just heard the Lady Elkettes, or the Elkettes, Lady Elks, Elkettes. I can't get it right. The Elkettes coach talk about the fact they want to press really, really high. They want to kick the ball down the field and then just press. They really want to press. And so we'll see if they follow through with that and get a high press going this second half. The lone goal scored again. I don't know who scored it. Some of the numbers, I think they're wearing some different jerseys than they normally have. The captain, number 9, who's just to the right side there of the circle. She's the one who got the lone goal. She's wearing number 9. We don't have a number 9 on their roster, so she's the one who did score the goal in this match so far. The difference maker so far. We are underway to start this second half. Lady Eagles with possession. Ball played out near side to Daniela Pena. Kelly Ogle now on this right side. They're going to move. Let's see what they're doing here. Yeah, Kelly Ogle's playing up here. They're going to move Callie. I think they're playing like what's it? Yeah, it's like a 4-3-3, I guess. Just kind of looked at least some variation of the 4-3-3. Amari kicks it up to Reese, who's playing in the midfield. So you got, it's a 4-3-3. So push that time. It's going to go the other way. The middle three are going from furthest away is Vanessa Duran. Then you have Reese Brandenburg, and then you have Daniela Pena at the bottom here. Rachel on the far side on the back line, Amari, Devin, and I believe that's Christina Guerrero. Yep, it is. And the green shoes on the bottom there, the back line. You have Michaela Perez and Kelly Ogle out on the wings, and up top you have Callie Roberson. Been a very tight matchup for most of this match so far. Now, the Lady Eagles did have possession. Man, most of that first half was in their attacking third. I would say of the 40 minutes, they probably had the ball for 25 minutes in the attacking third. Maybe 22, 25, 23, 24, 25, somewhere around there. The ball played out here to Christina. She need to open up a little more to let that ball ride out to the bottom. Kelly's going to get it and push it up. Good job by Kelly to come back to that ball, but the defender just kind of pushes her off a little bit. She wins through anyway by cutting around, and she's got Callie on a run. She megs the defender, and it comes up, but the keeper is going to have this one. It's a good idea there by Kelly to play that ball through. I think she did that one on purpose. I don't think that was accidental. So that one counts. Then the Elkettes on the attack here. It's taken away by Devin, but right back to, that's number 1, Jordan Williford for the Elkettes. But they get the ball, drop it back to the midfield, play it out to the far side of the field now. Near the Lady Eagle sideline, it will be Lady Eagle throw in. 36-42 left to go in this match. Boys game following afterwards. I know they're still on their way up here on the bus, so if you guys are watching, good luck. Kayla tries to push that defender off the ball and win it. She does push her back to the middle, which is a good idea. Oh, Reese could she's so close to having the ball in a good position there. Just kind of escaped her a little bit. Good job by Amari, stand tall on that one. We will start doing a woman of the match. We'll do man of the match later as well. I know players like that honor, so we'll get that worked up. Good job by Daniela just to kind of look around. Take her space. It's good. Maybe should have cut it outside a little quicker. And she's going to play it back to Vanessa. She'll play that in front of her. That would be better. But she did everything else right. Comes up to Callie, who touches it to her left. She tries to play it back through to Michaela, who she might be offsides. I can't tell if that left center back is keeping her on. But it comes up to the midfield to number 10, Cameron Edney for the Elkettes. They lose it out. Be late Eagle throw in on that far sideline. Playing Jaylee Palmer as well for doing the camera work. Doing a great job so far. She always does. Rachel puts that in a good spot, kind of flipping it up. Oh, good, Callie. Vanessa with it up there as well. They're going to say, guess it rolled past the line just a little bit. So it'll be an Elk throw in on that far sideline. Beautiful evening here in Elk City, Oklahoma. The wind blowing a little bit gusty. Maybe 15-mile-an-hour wind or so out of the south. This is a field that faces north-south, so there you'll have the wind for a half, and you'll go against it for a half. Rachel thought they were going to call a foul on her. There was no whistle. Again, there's only a two-man crew here, so it's not two live crew, but it's a two-man crew. Ball played through in the backside. This could be a race. And number 1 wins that race, gets to the ball, but there, a very good job by Christina Guerrero to win that one. And she needs to probably take possession a little more and dribble it so we can get to – she's kicking against the wind right now. Try to play the ball in the air like that too. Kelly probably wasn't going to work very well. That's what you need to do, like Amari, play that ball low and hard. Danielle plays it up, and it's going to be a throw in for the Lady Eagles. Kelly Ogle will throw this one in. Looking for Callie down there, and it gets away from her. It will be throw in for the Lady Eagles again. Ball thrown in, and we throw it in again. Elkett knocks it out. Good job by Reese to get a foot on that one to put it back in the box, but the Elkets come away with it. Impressive Daniela as well. A touch gets away from her, but that was just good to get to that ball. Oh, Christina puts that in a bad spot. There's nobody there. Be deflected back. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Eagles. The Eagles will have a free kick. Going against the wind now, though. They're going to have to play a lot of smart balls through lower. Vanessa flicks this one up and over to Michaela Perez, but it will go out for an Elkett throw in. Substitution for Elk City. That is for 14. Letitia Rivera checking back in. For number 4, Marcela Mendez for the Elkets. Lady Eagle throw in on the far sideline. Right at 30 minutes left to go in this match. Elkets up 1-0. Little chippiness there. Daniela Pena and Riley Tripp for the Elkets. Kind of saying, no, that was on you. No, that was on you. You pulled me down. No, you pulled me down. Now we're going to go the other way. So it's been a pretty clean game. A little bit of chippiness, but not too much. And the Elk City coach was saying, hey, she tucked her arm under and grabbed her and pulled down. I don't know who he's talking about there, but he's much closer to the action than I am. Good job by Danielle DeFondrees, who plays it back to the left. Good job there. She got some space, tried to, maybe she should have touched it out left, but she's trying to play through back to Michaela on the far side. Kelly Ogle shields to be able to get that ball back, and it's going to be a Lady Eagle throw-in. Had a few pretty good opportunities there in the first half. Really haven't had one yet here in the second half. We'll do it all over again. She throws the ball into Daniela. Reese wins it back, and she's getting pulled from behind as well. Vanessa just got fouled. They didn't call it. They're going to play advantage anyway. She got a lot of space, and she's taking it. Tries to play the ball back through, but not able to get it there. And on the attack here, Callie can't quite get it, but Kelly is there, and she overruns, cutting it back. She just ran into that one. Tried to put it on frame, but she overran it coming back. That was a good chance there. Vanessa might have a chance at this one, too. She can get to it. She pokes it up in the middle. Dangerous spot, and Kelly there who pokes it through, and it's going to be a corner. Some people calling for the offsides, but there was a back on the back post that was keeping her on. Ball played up in a dangerous spot. Vanessa plays it up into the middle there, and, oh, that could have been dangerous. Keeper does come away with it. Low line drive played up and over the head of Amari and goes backwards, and this could be bad. Elket's on the attack. If number 1 can get it on her foot there, and she gets held up nicely. It's 4v1. So good job by the Lady Eagles to push that away. We throw in on the far sideline for the Elkets. This could be trouble as well. Ball played back across the box because she didn't have an angle. Comes out to the captain, number 9. Trying to get on her right foot, and she does, and plays it back and across. Beautiful ball, played back post. Second goal of the game for that young lady. Michaela gets away with the ball there, and she wants to drop. There's nobody there. She's pushed. Vanessa comes sliding through. Clock does continue to run. I don't think anybody's necessarily hurt, so it's good. This will be a free kick for the Elkettes. One there. Oh, nice job by Callie. Cuts it back into her right. Good job by Christina Guerrero to knock that one away. This will be a throw in for the Elkettes. Jordan Wilford was trying to get a little goal on the breakaway there. But good job by Christina. She really was kind of a 1v2. She stopped it. Reese went straight left. Had this bottom right side. I think it was Kelly was open. Had a lot of room. She could play her and let her run onto it. She went left. You never saw her, unfortunately. .50 left. So Devin plays a free kick up in a good spot in the box, and Vanessa here can't quite get her foot, and she does this time, and it goes just left as it comes out of the hands of the keeper. Vanessa looking for her first goal of the year, and she just can't quite get it. This will be a goal kick for the Elkettes. Good job by Christina just to play that one out. She was trying to get a touch on to pull it back, but she missed it, so she put it out instead. Michaela plays it up to Callie, who just gets away from her, and Michaela as well gets away from her. Touch has been kind of bad this second half especially. Tracy will have this one no problem. Good job by Reese finding Vanessa out there. Vanessa needs to get off her foot. It's going to be played out for Lady Eagle throw-in. Callie's got a chance here. She put it on her right. She wants to hit this, but she plays it. Got to Daniela instead. Callie's going to look at this one. She wants to hit it. Daniela gets it back. She just put it in the box here. It's a little heavy. Can she get around it or not? She does. Deflected, though. She gets it back again. She plays out to Vanessa, who mishits at that one. Nearly falls down. It's going to go all the way back to JC. Reese plays it to Kelly, but Kelly's got to come back to that. She's just a little hesitant, waited on it a little bit. Good touch there. She played Kelly, just, again, maybe a touch too many. It's got to be a little quicker. Ball comes out wide to the captain, off of Devin's back. Reese does a good job winning that ball in the midfield. Reese has played a good game. Tries to play the ball back through, and it deflects backside. Deflection caused Michaela to overrun it, but she gets it back as Vanessa tries to touch it down the line and loses possession. $17:20 left to go in this match. 2-0 Elkettes. Throwing for the Lady Eagles. They've had some good chances. They just can't quite square one up. Shadow start from the press box starting to come on to this west side of the field. This could be trouble. It's a 1v1 and one collective went over the crowd there. JC did a good job of coming out to make her go a little bit wider with that. That was number 1, Jordan Williford, on the attack. She's had a couple opportunities this second half. And able to cash in on them. It's going to be a foul on number 10. That's Cameron Edney, another one of the captains for the Elkettes. So Devin plays it up and over. Michaela gets through. Can she hit this one? She flips it up. Backside. Can Kelly get there? She puts it and misses. Back post. Had a couple of good chances there, though. The Elkettes will lose it out. Michaela just kind of bowled her way through that one, put it back across. Kelly tried to find the top left, couldn't quite get it there. Angle's pretty tough. We have a goal kick for the Elkettes. 14:24 left to go in this match. One goal in the first half for the Elkettes, another one in the second. Puts us at 2-0. Callie tries to hit one through as well, but the center back, the left center back, clears that one out. Another race here again. JC's going to have this one, so everybody just couple up and not waste their energy. So Devin will take this goal kick for the Lady Eagles. Freshman. One of the bigger legs on the team. Fortunately plays this one right to number 1. Had to come across too far on that one. Good sportsmanship. There's 2 players run to each other and they help each other up. Should have a good matchup next match between the Eagles and the Elks. Eagles coming off the 4-1 win versus 5A rival MacArthur to win the city championship. Beat Lawton earlier in the year as well. Good job playing the ball by Callie. Michaela just can't quite get there. Yeah, it's going to be an offsides that time on Jordan Williford. Minutes left to go in this match. Boys will kick off around 7. They haven't showed up quite yet. I think they're just a little bit away. That's going to be an Elkett throw in. Hopefully we get another official. Don't have to have a 2-man crew for the boys game. We have a officiating, or at least not officiating problem. That's, excuse my words there, that have a lack of officiating as far as a lack of officials. And especially on this side of the state, I imagine it's probably even less because we're a little ways out here. Probably the further west you get. And that one's going to go up and over and in. Score will be 3-0. She finally got her goal. She's been trying this whole second half and getting really, really close. Miss Williford puts that one in the back of the net. 3-0 now your score. 11:19 left to go in the match. Ball played through. Azariah comes away with it and plays the ball and gets an accidental make. Somebody lost their cleat on the backside here. Kelly cuts it back and going to win a corner off of that. Lady's tying her cleat. That's the captain there. A couple of them lost their cleats there. Ball played to the top of the box. That's a little further back. You got Vanessa, I think, on the backside, but again, played over to Callie. Plays over to Vanessa, who takes a hit into the box, and then another one back to the backside there. Goes that wind just kind of put Michaela in a bad spot. Comes out to Vanessa, who, again, tries to hit one in the box. I think she's trying to hit it back across to Kelly, but can't quite get it there. They can put Reese now in the back. I'll give her tell her Devin's playing up in the midfield now. Reese is probably a little tired and a lot of running in the midfield. Reese has got plenty of time. We deflected out. Throw in for the Lady Eagles, just under about 9:15 left in this match. All Elkettes, 3-0. Ball's going to hit the track and bounce. Maybe bounce into, no, just not quite into the stands, but close. Kayla tries to get there. Can't quite get there, so she wanted to she wanted to push that forward and hit it, but the defender was there. So Vanessa comes down with it. She tries to play Michaela through, not quite wide enough. Tell you one thing, that Vanessa Duran is one scrappy young lady out there. She is down 3-0 right now, and she is giving it everything she has. She's doing a lot of communication and talking. I just started pointing back over to the far side, and she's not giving up at all. Under 8 minutes left to go now. Lady Eagles trying to put one on the board. Beautiful day for soccer, and then just a little bit of the wind from the south side. Ball dropped back to the right back. Throwing for the Lady Eagles. Yeah, that was on Azariah that time. She's going to help her up, though. She knows she did that. 6.5 left. Need to figure out a woman of the match. Rachel's played a pretty solid game on that far side. They really haven't had much attack on her side. Shifting from the middle. She's been playing center back, so playing to the outside. She's played really solid. Reese, one of the other captains, played really well in the midfield. Vanessa's been pretty solid as well. I think I'm going to give it to let's give the woman of the match to Devin Roberson. I think she did a great job playing as a center back. She takes all the goal kicks as we got another run here. And they've now moved her to the midfield. She got a big leg, a lot of energy, plays super solid technical soccer. So Devin Roberson, your woman of the match for the Lady Eagles. It's a tough one. We could have had 2 or 3 for sure. It's Christina Guerrero. Just good job of winning the ball. Good for her. Getting her first start on this side. Under 5 now to go. Azariah just, oh, yeah, that's probably. Yeah, I think she's going to get, well, they might give her a card. They don't give her a card. I think there was a foul in the first play, and then the second one definitely was a foul. So it'll be a free kick for the Elkettes. Again, 2-man officiating crew. I don't know if there's just not a third one going to be here or if someone got held up or what, but it would be nice if there was maybe one for the boys' game. Boys' game is going to move a little quicker, be a little more physical probably. That's when you need that extra set of eyes out there, especially when you're watching offsides. Probably get away a little more if you have a 2-man crew in the middle. JC's going to just let this one go out. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Eagles. Couple minutes left in this match. All Elkettes at this point. In between, we're going to take a little break between the games and just leave the microphone on, let you hear just a crowd and just the field sounds here, and we'll come back for the second game. Around 7 o'clock, it's about 24 minutes from now. It's about 22 minutes after this game ends. Williford again puts it in. This time it's deflected off of JC. Azariah has it, and she just That's JC cleared out. It's going to be a corner for the Elkettes. Last minute of this match. Ball put over the backside. It's a big goal kick for the Lady Eagles. So we wind this one down under a minute to go now. Billy Palmer along. Jaylee Palmer on the camera up top of the building. Windy Elk City, Oklahoma. Otherwise, very nice day for some soccer. So Azariah lose that one out. It'll be a Elkette throw in. Probably haven't seen a little more subs for the Elkettes. Vanessa pushes the ball down that far sideline. Just a few seconds left. Got to do something with it here. But that's how we'll end this match. Elk City, Elkettes 3, your Eisenhower Lady Eagles 0. We'll be back in about a 20-minute break, and then we'll have the boys' game here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
You can also sign the soccer balls for the seniors with a message or words of encouragement. Once again, a big thank you to our sponsors for the Elk City Booster Club, Whereas, Cloud, the Chiropractor Co., and NPLS. Thank you.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea. You could like post a song with pen and just like you could like make so much money off that. You could like use cure. You could like try to find a cure for cancer and just use a bunch of stuff now. I'm gonna tell her that you and you two did my goal. Oh no, that's even weirder than. Well, you're so weird. I wasn't even thinking that. Why would it be worse then? Because it's like y'all are 13 or 14 and above. For real.
About 3.5 minutes left till we have kickoff of our second game of this doubleheader. The Lady Eagles lost the first one 3-0, and now the varsity boys have their chance here at Elk City against the Elks, coming off of the 4-1 city championship win over the MacArthur Highlanders. Eagles trying to get this momentum that they've had going, keep it going until they get into to keep it going through next week. This is the last non-district matchup, and so we'll have a district matchup next week, I believe Tuesday at Norman. The Eagles go on the road for that one. That'll be the first district matchup, and you see there on the screen the boys, they got here about 30 minutes right before this kickoff here. They look ready and warmed up. It's hard to get ready that fast. That's one of those interesting variables. You don't know how that's going to work for you or against you. Maybe it works out very well for you, but either way, looks like they're ready to play some soccer here in Elk City, Oklahoma. Looks like the Eagles brought 18 players with them. I'm counting, I believe, 16 for the Elks for a school. So they're going to have fewer players up here. And the, again, interesting thing, we had a two-man officiating crew for the first match, and we're going to have the same two for this one. And again, I think it's probably due just to have the number of officials, the lack of officials, especially on this further west you go of the city and on the state, you're going to have fewer out here. And I know one of them, he's down there in Lawton quite often. He's here, the taller guy you see there on your screen. They did a good job in the ladies' game. So, again, typically in a guys' game, it's a little faster paced. Sometimes a little more physical as well. But I think with a two-man crew, you can probably get away with a little more in the midfield. The captains are out on the field for both teams. Junior Dons and Cam Raymond for the Eagles. I don't have a roster for the Elk City boys, so fortunately I won't be able to call any of their names. So we get about 30 seconds. Well, they stopped the clock with 31 seconds. So they're going to do the starting lineups, and we'll let the PA announcer take over.
I want to welcome everybody to Elk City Elks Soccer. For the starting lineups today, for Lawton Eisenhower, a junior, number 1, John Shows. The sophomore, number 3, Tyrese McLeod. A junior, number 2, Skylar Shy. A senior, number 5, Andrew Jameson. A junior, number 11, Malachi Cortez. A junior, number 10, Cameron Raymond. A sophomore, number 8, Brian Frias. A freshman, number 27, Damian McDonald. A senior, number 6, Junior Dollins. A sophomore, number 13, Kwame Jean Chris Kyaku. And a junior, number 7, Ridge Claiborne.
now for your Elk City Elks, a senior, number 16, Hayden Boone. A senior, number 21, Daniel Carmona. A senior, number 10, Alex Cadillo. A sophomore, number 8, Grant Loud. A freshman, number 1, Mikey Copeland. Freshman number 2, Brody Egan. A freshman number 12, Parker Phelps. A senior number 7, Ralio Luna. A sophomore number 20, Colton Nibbett. A sophomore number 9, Oscar Perez. And a junior, number 11, Josias Reyes.
And we are ready for kickoff here between the Elk City Elks and the Eisenhower Eagles. You heard the lineups there. The Elk City team is very, very young. Only a couple seniors, several freshmen, sophomores, several freshmen starting. Not that that's wrong or anything, but it's more experience you have, obviously, the better it is typically for you out there. Not always, but usually the case. The Eisenhower Eagles here. Trying to keep the momentum off the 4-1 win over the MacArthur Highlanders. Say if the Eisenhower Eagles play to their potential, this could get, I don't know enough about. We'll see what LC looks like, but it should be one the Eisenhower Eagles should do well with. As the Eagles will go against the win first. Malachi's going to let that one go out. It'll be throw in for the Eagles. Oh, okay. They're going to say it's not. Throw in for the Elks. Appreciate you watching here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Ball thrown deep into the box over the backside. Tyrese McLeod's going to kick it straight up in the air. Damon McLeod gets ahead onto Chrysler. He's got some room on the outside. Can't quite get a touch on it. Again, they're playing on grass, which I think benefits us as far as we're used to playing on turf, but we are a team that can play possession really well. If the ball, now the problem is we're used to the ball coming to us a little quicker, so we're going to have to make sure we make adjustments on coming to the ball, but on turf it's going to go to you a little bit quicker. Grass it's going to be a little slower, which can help you possess the ball. You got to get used to the speed of the grass. Looks like the Elks are playing 3 in the back as well, which we just saw against MacArthur. Ridge didn't see Chrysler here on this side. You throw in for the Eagles. Just underway. If you're just joining us, the girls lost the first match 3-0 to the Elkettes from Elk City. Ball played back to Drew. He's just going to drop it back to Skyler. Plays it back out to Drew. Over to Brian. Over to Tyrese. He plays it back across to Chrysler. He's got a lot of room over. He's also got Malley making a run on this right side. Damian does see him. Good job by the center back kicking the ball in the air. He's trying to win it. One of their captains. It's going to be out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Chrysler triggers it in. He's going to throw it up to Ridge. Gets a little bit away from him, and Cam fighting for it, can't quite get to it. Ball played down the line. Drew's there. He's going to play it back to Elliott, who's going to play a ball again in the air. He's playing against the wind, so the ball is going to die heavily going in this first half, going towards the Eagles' offensive half. Deflected off, and if Damon can get this one, he plays it up over to Junior. Junior Dollins on the far side of the field, the senior captain, been on fire this season so far. Very, very talented. Bringing back across to Cam, who plays it up and through to Ridge, but a little bit heavy, and the keeper comes up with it. Plays kind of a backward spinner. Brian can't quite get to it. Drew corral it. Got time. Plays it to Brian right in the midfield. Lots of space here on this right side. He plays it through instead. Lets it right through to Junior. This is going to be trouble for the keeper, and it's going to be easily into the back of the net. Junior Dollins. 1-0 very, very quickly. Like I said, the Lady Eagles lost earlier. They've lost 2 in a row now this week. And the Eagles trying to get 2 wins this week off the win against MacArthur. Again, I think this is a game they should win. Just hearing this lineup, I don't know. You never know how experienced young players can still be very experienced. But high school soccer is definitely different than even club ball. And right now you can tell it looks like the Eagles maybe just a little bit more experienced. Tyrese McLeod makes a run on the far side. He's going to put this one back across, and he's going to try to hit this one. You could tell he was going to. But he falls down, so they're going to have to recover in the box. I think Enrique wanted him to get rid of that ball. Brian plays it out far side to Junior Dollins, who pushes it down the line, cuts it back. It's going to be deflected, but he gets possession back anyway. Out to Brian Frias, so he might have a look at this one and cuts it back, and he's trying to get pushed off the ball, and he's just going to drop it back, keep possession of it. 35-50 left to go. Malachi, far side, got a lot of space. Going to touch it back in the middle to Damien, out back again to Chrysler, to Mally's making the run, and Chrysler tried to meg him instead, and goes outside, and it's going to be out for an Eagle throw-in. Ball thrown in to Damien, who can't quite get a foot on it. So it's going to be back to Brian, who he wants to play it back that way. Junior's calling for it, but Brian couldn't turn. Plays it over to Cam. Plays it through. I think it was intended for Junior, but the Elks are just going to clear this one out. 1-0 your score very early on. Junior Dollins, senior captain with the goal for the Eagles. Billy Palmer here on the call for Eagles soccer. Jaylee Palmer on the camera up top here at Elk Stadium. Big Elk Stadium, in Elk City, Oklahoma. Wind blowing out of the south. The Eagles are playing against the wind as Drew just drops it back to Mr. Skylar Shine. Mr. Composed himself. Skylar just got one good speed, and it's a good, just stable speed, and I like that. Tyrese is pushing the ball up, flips it up and over, trying to get to Ridge, and it's going to go just out of the line there. It'll be a throw-in for the Elks. Ball deflected. Junior Dawns has a good look as he can cross this one back and tries to play a dangerous spot. He did that a couple of times, 3 or 4 times on Tuesday, resulted in a couple of goals. This one's going to result in a corner kick, and Brian Frias, the sophomore, number 8. He's going to play this corner kick in, far side there of the field. Ball played back to Brian, and a little heavy there. Rich couldn't quite get it to him. And Rich is going to hit it up and just over the top of the goal, but I like the idea. Ball played up to about midfield. Skylar Shaw plays it into Damian McDonald. Plays it nicely out the Malley. Just possessing the ball, again, playing on the grass. Haven't done that at all this year. Chrysler held it just a little too long. Probably need to give it first touch. Skylar puts it in the air to the left winger. Cam wins the ball in the middle and then loses. They're going to call a foul on the Elks. Drew Jamison will come up and take this one again, kicking the ball against the wind. Back, if you play it in the air, the ball kind of, it's a backspin, it will rise. Good job by Drew. That would have been an offsides call regardless. I guess it'll be a foul, so it'll be Elks ball, number 7. The left back, I believe, might be playing as a, look like they may be playing 3 in the back, I can't tell. Kind of shifting around a little bit, plays the ball up and over. This one's going to be to nobody. Elliott Chose will let it ride out. So about 8 minutes in, 1-0 your score. Junior Dollins with the lone goal of the match so far. Cam Raymond's got someone on the back there, yup. He saw it. Trying to play it through to Junior and can't quite get it there. If the Eagles can win the midfield here, they should have a pretty good chance. I think that Elks are playing 3 in the back, but they are. It's more like a 3-2. Now they're playing 4 now. They shifted to 4 in the back. They moved around a little bit. Elks pushed down the line, but that's out. So it looks like a 4. That's like a 3-2, 3-2-3. Put the man up, maybe 3-2-4. All right, so cuts it back in. It's going to be a handball just outside the box there. I think it's more like a 3-5-2 that they're playing, with the 5 in the middle kind of be shifted around a little bit. Cam will take this one from the bottom right of your screen. The lefty, Junior, plays it to a good spot there. Ridge can't quite get a foot on it. He's going to drop it back instead. Brian there pushed out wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Malley played that perfectly. I think Elk City's got to get some with the wind. I think the Eagles are definitely going to get some goals with the wind. Jaden Palmer checking into the game. Going to go as the left back. They're going to take Drew Jamison out for a little bit. So Jaden's going to be playing left back. Ball played through to Cam. .28:15 left to go. Jaden plays up to Brian, up to Junior, plays it all the way up to Ridge. If he can get a touch on it, deflects off of him instead. And Damon's got a lot of space on this right side. He hesitates, and he might win this ball back. Damon's a very physical guy, very athletic as well. It's going to be an Eagle throw-in. Ball played to Jaden on the outside. Be a throw-in for the Eagles. Ball played up to Damian McDonald. Brian Frias there. Plays it over to Chrysler. Skyler there to take this one. Going to be pushed out. Ball played across the backside there. Cam comes up with it and taken away from him. That's not a foul. Everybody's with foul. They was fighting and he just got tripped up. They're going to call the foul anyway. Somebody lost their captain band, I think, in the middle. This will be a free kick. Tyrese, Skyler, and Jaden will be in the way. Just under 26. Ball played right to Elliott there. Good job. It's 25-40 left to go. They're played out right side to Skyler. Back over to Tyrese. Plays it over to Chrysler. Over to Cam. Ball played to Cam, over to Junior. Damon could get to that a little quicker and push on the right side. Elliott's going to let that one go out. It'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. I don't know if something happened to Drew or what, but Drew came out. Jaden came in. Tyrese shifted over to play center back. Try to play through ball to Junior again. I think he can get to this one. Ball played to Ridge, but the keeper's going to pick it up. Can't possess the ball in the midfield right now very well. Have a little few problems with that anyway. Coming on this far side, it's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Cam is getting absolutely harassed. They're going to call a foul. I think it's pushed in the back. Under 23 now. Early score by Junior Nollins. Everybody pushes up except for Skyler. It's going to be a high spinner on that back side there. Headed out to the left side. Ball flipped up and over. Good job by Skyler to play it. Just get back there. Good, Brian. Tyrese Kahn, he tries to swing at that one really, really hard. Good job by Chrysler getting back as a winger helping. LC just drops the ball back. Ball played up to nobody to Malley. Good ball movement there. Got Brian on a little bit of a run, but they're going to play Junior instead. Try to play Brian back on the through ball. Damien's got a lot of space in the middle. Plays the two Chryslers. Got Damien back on the outside. If Damien can get there. One of the strongest players on this team as far as just pure strength goes. He's going to drop it back to Malley instead. Gives it back to Damien. He flips it up into the middle. And Jaden Palmer's there on the backside. Tries to play it back through to a danger spot, and he does. To Ridge, who just misses. Ball bounces over Malley. Oh. Skyler's just so composed. Ball played up there, but the keeper's going to have this one as well. It's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Jaden will throw it in to Brian, who surprised they didn't call a foul there, but it goes up and over. It's going to go, let's see, Elliott's going to keep it in. Just plays it to Malley on his bottom. Got a lot of room here as well. And play it back across to Elliott. Good job by Cam just to come to that one. Chrysler puts a shoulder on it. Gets over to Malley, who plays it back to Cam. Over to Brian. He plays it through there to Junior. Touches, oh, a nice little spin with the ball. Can't quite keep control of it, though, and he's going to clear this one out. Going to reset. Try to switch fields, I think, here as he played over to Tyrese. Good job possessing the ball there by the Eagles as Junior beats his man. A good move there. Chrysler's calling for it. Cam plays it up over to Ridge. If he can get a foot on this one, it might go in. It's going to be a goal kick for the Eagles. A couple substitutions for the Elks. Number 16 and number 6 are coming onto the field. See Parker Polson stretching out as well, along with Emilio Ortiz for the Eagles. Again, running with the two-man crew here, so it's a little harder to call stuff when you're not right there on top of it. I don't know if Skyler, Skyler was on the ground. You can't play the ball on the ground. I think he was literally just trying to get away. Brian Frias plays it back across. One early goal. Eisenhower's really controlled this half for the most part. Good job by Brian to be there as well. He's got Christ on the right side. Malley's passing's been a little bit off. Good job by Damien to get there, get a foot on that one. Cam Raymond, him and 21, the guys in the middle, they are having some battles for sure. Comes out to Chrysler. He's got a lot of room on this side. Plays it to Brian, who's got a lot of space too if he can push it forward. He wants to play it back over to Junior. Again, they're playing against the wind right now. Plays a good ball out to Junior as well. He's going to put this in a good spot in the box, but it gets deflected instead out to Brian Frias. Plays over to Damien. Plays it back over to Malley. Plays it down to Chrysler. This is good ball work, teamwork here. Chrysler gets cut down. And it's saved. It's not out yet. Still in as well. Damien just falls down. Good job by Skyler there. Brian's going to play it through to Junior over there on the far side. He's going to put it up and over. Leaves it there for Chrysler. Kawaku with the goal. 2-0 now your score. $14:50 left in this first half. Eisenhower. Chrysler with the goal. Junior Dawns with the goals. We were back underway here. Emilio Ortiz also. Parker Polson both into the match. Emilio playing as a right winger. Parker Polson as a right back. That might be a foul, but they're not going to call it. It's just hard to call those with a two-man crew. It's just very different. Emilio kind of stabs and gets put in a weird spot there. Good job by Ridge flipping that up over. If they can press a little bit now, they can. Good job by challenging that right to Damon. He wants to play Cam. He's got a lot of space. And drop it back to Emilio. He's going to try to put this on his left, and he's going to hit it anyway. Ball played back to Parker Polson, over to Skylar Shy. To Dane McDonald, out to Emilio Ortiz. Backside to Brian Frias. Flips it back up and over. 13-15 left to go in this first half. Good job by Cam to win that ball, and he's getting pushed like crazy. Yeah, that's a foul. And they're going to give a card for that, I think. It's a yellow card. Cam, I think it's number 21. I don't know what his name is. I don't have a roster, but him. I'm going to pause the clock real quick. Had to pause the clock so the referee can write down the card. But him and Cam and 21 have been going at it. But a good little matchup in the middle. 21's going to come out, 10's going to go in. Ball played up to Emilio, out to Cam. On to Brian. Oh, ball played up and over. Good opportunity there. So Damon's going to go out. Noah Silky's going to come in. Off of Noah Silky's leg. Ball dropped back to the left back, who plays it up and over, kind of in a dangerous spot there, and Elliott just can't quite get there, so it's going to be a corner. Thing is, they got the wind right now, so Elliott, he couldn't quite get that. It's blowing, I don't know, a good steady 10, 15 miles an hour. I mean, like 15 probably at least, I guess. I'm not a meteorologist, but I think the second half's going to look a little different with Eisenhower and the wind.
Goal! Elk City.
Goal put in off of the deflection. Nothing to worry about if you're the Eagles at this point. Good touch by Junior there. Skyler's going to come up and get it. .905 left to go in this first half. Big goal kick for the Eagles. Isaac is going to come in for Ridge. Oh, the unlucky kick there, played in the middle. Elliott couldn't hit that one quite well enough. Ball played up. It's going to be right to Elliott, though. Parker plays a Noah. Noah can't get a touch on it. Jaden tries to play it over to Emilio. He gets it, but he's going to play it down to the keeper. It's going to go out for a throw in for the Eagles. Junior trying to play it up and over to Emilio, but that wind just held that one up. The first half, they're going to have a run for sure. Ball played up to Parker, who's got a lot of room and a big leg if he can get across it. He's going to hit it right back to the keeper. Second half is going, if they play like this second half, it's going to look a little different with the wind. The Eagles have some power. That wind right now is just holding up their game. Substitution, 21 coming back in for the Elks. Played good for about the first, 30 minutes or so, and then about the last 5 or 6 have been, maybe like the first 25 minutes. Eisenhower played well last 10-ish minutes. Not the best. Played up the middle to Cam. Try to play the ball to Brian, but it's going to go back to Skyler. Out to Junior. He's going to turn and push it down the line and beat him with the speed. Watch Junior Dolan's work here. Come back over to Isaac, but nothing there. Deflects off of Skyler. This time this could be trouble. It's going to go up and over. Like I said, Elk City better get their goals in this half. I think when they start going against the wind, it's going to look a little different in the second half. I really wanted to push it down the field, and they have, I think, the speed advantage on the backside most of this game. If they're going to play against the wind right now, it's going to look a lot different with the wind. They're going to be able to take some shots from further out. Good job. Put the pressure on the backside there. Good job by Parker Poles and get a foot on that one. Chalk that one up to the two-man crew. That was the Eagle ball. Good job by Tyrese McLeod. Up to Isaac. It's going to be wide right again. Three and a half minutes left to go in this match. 2-1 your score. Eisenhower in control most of this half. The last little bit they've got sloppy. Made a lot of substitutions. Now after that game Tuesday where most of the starters played most of that game. Probably a little bit tired, so. And again, just to let you know, if you're just joining us, Eisenhower playing against the wind, and so Elk has a win in their favor. Be a corner kick for the Elks. Right around 2 minutes left to go. Ball played to Elliott Shows, who comes away with it no problem. I'm going to pause the clock for a minute. I think we're about 20 seconds off. I probably missed the time. They stopped the clock there. Ball played up to Junior. Slide tackle out. Going to be foul. So Junior Dons will take this one. About 5 seconds off now. About 1:45 left to go in this first half. Ball played back post to Cam Raymond, off his head and into the goal. What a beautiful ball by Junior Dollins. 3-1 now your score. Beautiful ball. Again, that time the wind actually helped Eisenhower, kicked it into the wind. That's with the wind. That's probably going long back post, but it held up, and Cam Raymond able to get ahead on it. Senior captain to junior captain. Good job by Parker Polson to get a foot on that one over to Noah Silky. Can't quite get around his opponent. Good job by Parker Polson, just staying with them. Parker did stab there on that side and got him beat down that side. Right at a minute left. Ball comes up to Isaac. Plays up to Parker Polson, who runs a little too far from the ball and gets him in a lot of trouble here. Schuyler able to win that one. He's getting held and pushed back. This one's going to go right to Elliott's going to have this one no problem. That's how we're going to, looks like, end this first half. So we go into halftime. Your score is Eisenhower Eagles 3, Elk City Elks 1. We'll be back with more here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Remember to go to the concession stand. Pizza, hot dogs, nachos, burrito, chili pies, popcorn, hot cocoa, coffee, and several more assorted snacks and drinks. We'd also like to thank our sponsors tonight: Bar S Foods, Clouds Lawn Service, Chiropractic Co., and MPLX. Be sure and support our sponsors.
back here ready for second half action on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Your Eisenhower Eagles lead 3-1 over the Elk City Elks. Getting ready to start this second half from Elk City, Oklahoma. Chrysler with the goal. So Junior got started off. Chrysler got the second goal. And the third goal was Cam Raymond. Now the Eisenhower Eagles have the win the second half. And I think this could get interesting as we have the starters going back out onto the field. I know Drew Jameson's ankle was bothering him a little bit as well. He was talking to me pregame before. That's probably why he went out early. So we are underway here. Eisenhower will take possession to start this second half. And not Skylar Shaw's best ball, but it worked out. Ridge is going to get it. Try to get it anyway. It's going to be played out. Chrysler gets a foot on it, settles the ball, plays it out to Maui. Tries to play it over to Ridge, who touches a little bit too heavy there in the middle. Good job by Cam. Jockeying to win that ball. It's going to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Quickly thrown in to Chrysler, who's makes a move outside and cuts back in and beats his man and tries to go around him that time and doesn't quite get around him, loses possession of the ball. Maybe doing a little bit too much at that point. Drew's going to play this one out to Tyrese, who's got a lot of space on this left side. Play the ball off to Cam, who lets it ride. He did that on purpose. It comes to Junior, who's got Damian on the right side. Got a lot of room over there. Brian's being jockeyed and grabbed. Comes out to Tyrese, who's possessing the ball on the back end right now. Tyrese kind of got out of position that time. And Drew's just going to clear it up into the stands. So it's going to be played out. Be a goal kick for Mr. Elliott Shows. Ball played up to Cam Raymond, who's got Ridge up there, and he's got Junior running on the backside there. Ball played through to Junior. He's going to get a foot right side and just miss lower left. Played on a throw into Damien over to Chrysler. Plays it up to Brian Frias, who you might take a look at this when he plays it. They're going to let this one go to the keeper who has it. I think Brian might ought to take a look at hitting that one. He's got the wind with him, and he can hit the ball. He's got a little toe poke that he does for sure. Good job by Tyrese McLeod. Plays it over to Damien. Plays it back to Skyler. Up to Brian. Try to play a through ball, but Drew's going to be there to put it into the midfield. Chrysler's going to run on. He's got Junior at the bottom. Cam sees Junior, plays it over to Junior. Let's see Junior go to work here. Nice little slide tackle made. Good job by Tyrese. Going to force a loss of possession for the Big Elks. All thrown off of Ridge's chest over to Junior, who megs his man. Back to Junior as well. Oh, that a little rough there. Elliott's going to play, and this could be trouble. Elliott's out of goal. Good job by Damien to step in there, stop that attack, because Elliott came out of goal and kind of had a bad hit on the ball. Good job by Skyler to step in front of that one. Getting offsides on the Elks. Real quickly, Junior's going to go to work again. Plays over to Cam. Back over to Ridge. Gets around this one, but cleared out by the center back. Brian's trying to put out to Damien, I think, but can't quite get to it quick enough. But Ridge does win that, and Cam gets to it, plays it out to – he's going to have a look at this one instead. Puts it on that left. He wants to hit it. He can't quite get to it, though. Oh, Junior beats his man badly, and off the post, backside. Comes out to Chrysler. Junior got under that one a little too much. Looking for his second goal of the match. Already has an assist as well. So Cam will trigger this one in from the backside. Plays a short ball back out to Cam. That set piece didn't quite work like they wanted it to that time. Man, he does a good job of winning the ball back. Oh, off of Ridge's face. Keeper's going to pick it up. Good job by Brian getting that back out to Junior. He's got Drew on a run on the left side. He's going to cut it back to the right instead, over to Cam. Takes a hit with his right, and it's going to go right to the keeper. Cam's a weak foot, but able to get a decent hit on it. Comes out to Chrysler. Back over to Cam. He's going to take a big hit from over top, and I don't mind that, actually. I think you can make one or two of those as half. This will be a goal kick for the Big Elks from Elk City. Drew's going to deflect that one. Elk City on the attack. Tyrese has got this one, no problem. Just going to play it out. Be throw in on this near sideline. Ball comes out to Junior, pokes it away. It's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Tyrese McLeod plays it right off of the chest and out of bounds of Junior Dollins. Just kind of a Hail Mary shot there by the Elks. Be a goal kick for the Eagles. 31 minutes remaining in this match. Lady Eagles lose the first one 3-0. Schuyler plays it over to Brian. Keeper's going to come out and have this one. Ball played nicely up to Cam, who touches it down a little heavy. Got a couple of people back in the middle, but it's going to get by for a goal kick. High spinning kick there as Tyrese tries to win this. It gets just by him a little bit. Good job by Drew stepping in there. Captain Drew. It's going to be played. Try to play out, but it's going to be a throw in for the Eagles off the deflection. That's going to be a throw in down. It's going to be another throw in for Junior Dons. Will get this. Going to give it over to Drew. So Drew come up and take it. Got a lot of room. Brian wants to turn. He's going to play smart. Drop it back to Schuyler. Just keep possession. Eisenhower in control. Good job by Drew there. He's pushed off of that one. The captain for Elks. Play far side to Chrysler. Does get a toe on it nicely. It's a good job by Chrysler just to get any foot on that at all. So he does win the Eagles a throw in. We're just putting pressure on that center back. Tyrese McLeod, Again, they're playing on grass for the first time this year. The ball's going to be a little more bouncy. Not going to ride as much, but good job by Cam to read that pass. They just need to win this possession now. JD's putting some pressure off a heavy touch there. That's one where Eagles need to maybe put a little pressure on. Good job, Schuyler Shy. Plays it back to Drew. Got a lot of room on the right side to switch it, and they do. Comes to Chrysler. You got streaking Malley down the right side as well, and he plays it up to Malley. He's going to try to get around this. Cuts it back to Chrysler. Hits it over with his left. Brian Frias can't quite get a foot on it. Another good chance, though, for the Eagles. Good job by Schuyler Shy playing up to Junior. Schuyler here's been having a little bit of trouble with Junior. Junior plays it. Oh, good spot there. Damien's got a chance to run on this one, the back of the net. Damien McDonald. Beautiful ball by Junior Dollins. Junior has just been absolutely cooking. He beat that guy down that left side, put the ball across there. Could have been for anybody. Damien did everything he could with that one. Just put that one to the back of the net like you should. 4-1 now your score. So we begin play again here. Junior beats that guy again here. Having trouble with Junior for sure. Plays it up over to Ridge, who lets it ride through to Chrysler. Comes over to Brian Frias, who loses a touch on the ball there. Beats through and comes over to Brian again, who just got toe poked away from him. And Ridge just put some pressure on the backside. It's going to be they're going to call a foul right before the ball was kicked out. Ball comes out to Cam. Over to Brian. He's going to keep it instead. Tried to play to Chrysler. Couldn't quite get it there. Emilio Ortiz set to check in for the Eagles, by the way. Just missed there. Elliott tried to make a play, but it goes wide of the goal. Be a goal kick for the Eagles.
Dozer worked to hauling dirt and ground. Anadarko Dozer.
Be a corner because it was deflected by Elliott. He gets this one, no problem. Ball played out on that far side. Damon's got a lot of room, pushes it back to the middle. Oh, man, he just Brian was wanting that ball so bad. Be played out, be throw in for the Eagles. They're going to put Emilio in at left back. Trenton Wilson also warming up to check in. At the right side if they switch it back, but they bring it back to the left because they overshifted. So Emilio plays it up to Drew. Plays it over to Cam, who gets a through ball back to Drew, who leaves it there. He's a big lefty here. Can he get around it? It's deflected there. Off of Junior. Out to Cam, who's going to hit it with his right, and it's going to spin to the right side. I think. I don't know if it deflected off of him. He's hurt pretty bad. Hopefully Junior's okay. Oh, they did stop the clock here. Hold on. So Trenton Wilson's going to come out on the left side. Replace Junior Dollins. Elks have possession. They're going to play the ball through. Drew's going to have this one, no problem. Plays it back to Mr. Elliott Shows. Play it back out to Drew. Build up from the back here. Does almost lose it, but keeps it in. Plays instead a good little run to Ridge. It's going to be deflected out. Be an Eagle throw in. Skyler just didn't quite get a good foot on that one. But Brian was there to help, so Skyler's certainly thankful for that. Ball played back through in a dangerous spot now, and cuts it back across the right. And Malley takes one off the back. He throw in for the Elks. And plays it out to Cam, who's, that's probably a foul. It's going to be a card, I'd imagine. Yeah. It's going to be a free kick here. Drew's going to play it to the far back side to Malley, who does get a foot on it, but it's going to go out. Good job by Cam to win that. Chrysler plays it back to Brian. Brian wants to hit one, and he does. It gets deflected. Oh, if he could just win that ball in the middle there. There's a couple of little touches that went sideways on us that could have definitely made a big difference in this score line right now. This could be easily a 6 or 7-1 game. Ball played back to Elliott. They're going to try to press that. Up to Emilio Ortiz. Can't get a touch on it. It's going to go out. For an Elk throw in. Emilio play this off his head out. It's being Elk throwing very quickly. They're trying to go. Emilio almost just got away from a little bit, and that's going to be a foul. They didn't call it, and I thought they might call a foul there. It was he won the ball, so I mean it's not. I thought they might call a foul on that, or a foul on that one, excuse me. But he did play the ball and won it, so just because it looks physical doesn't mean it's a foul necessarily. Player really wasn't complaining about it himself either. Ball thrown back to Skyler. Drop it all the way back to Elliott. Probably going to hit this one up the field somewhere. He'll play it past Chrysler. Chrysler did that on purpose. He came to run by. If he can get to this one, this could be trouble. Plays the ball heavy up the line. It's going to be a corner for the Eagles. Cam plays a low ball up to Ridge and plays it right in a dangerous spot in the box as well. He got a little more mustard on that one. That might have went in. Certainly a lot of criticism on this side for the refs. Again, it's not their fault. I don't think that they're in a two-man system. It's hard to ref a soccer game, especially a varsity boys soccer game with two guys. It's almost, you're going to make some mistakes for sure. A lot of people say if you don't like the way they officiate, go get your license, go learn, go through the classes and do it all yourself. You can do that. A lot of these young guys, they actually are refs. We need more adult refs technically because that's where we're struggling here. That Chrysler can't quite get to that one. Oh, it comes out the far side. If there's anybody there, that might be put in. But it'll be a throw in for the Eagles. And I said, they'd have the wind this half, and they have, but the wind really has just died down. So they really had to play with the wind too much this half. Robert Ron getting set to check in for the first time tonight. Assuming he'll probably check in for Brian, maybe Damian. Ridge wants to get on this right here and hits it up and in. My, oh my. Ridge Claiborne. He turned. He was going to shoot that one all the way, and once he got around it, he took care of business. 5-1. Now the score. He put that in a spot where you are not going to stop it. My, oh my, Ridge Claiborne. $5-1 now your score. Robert Duran comes on. Brian Frias takes a seat. He played that entire match against MacArthur, played most of this one tonight. Good, well-deserved break for him. Chrysler fights to win that. It's going to be throw in for the Elks. It's going to be a foul. Be a free kick there around the 35-yard line for the Eagles on the backside. Elliott Shows is going to come up and take this one. It's out to the foot of Ridge. You're doing a little too much there, but he still comes away with it anyway, pokes it through. They're just going to clear it out because Chrysler was there. Back to the top to Rober. You're just going to possess it and play it over to Cam. Be a foul right there as well. Cam hits this one to the keeper, and I think that's there to go in. Ridge Claiborne finishes that one this time. 6-1 now your score. Cam put that on frame off the deflection, and Ridge cleaned it up. 6-1. 13:50 left to go in this match. Elliott's going to come up and get that one. No problem. Rober loses the ball. Elks on the attack. Good job by Damien to try to win the ball back. Ball deflected. Played back into the corner. Skyler's there, and he's just going to clear this one out. Only takes possession. Good for him to keep that with Cam. Trent's to be running far wide on the bottom of your screen here. He's offsides. Gets back on. Trent's trying to run onto this one, but probably needs to run inside of his man that time instead of the backside. Chrysler comes away with this one. This could be dangerous as well. Plays the ball up to Ridge. Heavy touch across and deflected out. It'll be a corner for the Eagles. 12:40 left to go in the match. Ball played low and up through and back and around, and oh, too many people there. That's going to be a problem. 7-1 now the score. Elliott Show is going to come out. Ryan Brisby going to go in, get some action in the goal. Damien coming out, played a good game. Isaac coming in now. We're back underway here. Ball played up to Cam. Probably got to take some of those other starters out maybe. I don't know if you want to lose Cam to a freak accident or something in this. Isaac turns with it. He looks around. That man come up the backside. Tries to flip it up over to Chrysler. Good job by Isaac. Put the pressure on there. We throw in for the Elks, though. Long throw in, comes up to Malachi's feet. Good job by Cam to win that one away. Plays over to Chrysler. Emilio gets a chance to push it forward. He's got Ridge back to his right. He's going to play up to Trent instead, who plays it back to Emilio, who loses it. Elks possess on far side of the field. Over to Ridge. Taken by Cam. Trying to play Isaac up the middle. Ball played up and over. Jaden Palmer in for Malachi Cortez. Malachi played another good, solid game as a right back. 9.5 left to go. So we're waiting for some subs. Time's just kind of ticking away here. So you get off the field, they'll let him go. All right, be a goal kick. Ryan Brisby's going to have this one. Ryan, a little dangerous there. A little hesitation on the ball. Got Trent on the left side. He was wanting that ball through pretty quickly, too. I was wondering he had a run on that guy. Ball played up the middle to nobody. We deflected out. It'll be an Elk throw in. 7.5 left to go in this game. All Eagles 7-1. Oh. Kind of nifty there by Ridge. Robert Aron comes to save the day. Just kind of stop that attack so they can reset. Ryan with a nice stop back there. 6.5 left to go now. Really, I want to make something happen. Trent kind of gets in his way. Back to Ridge. Parker Polson checking in. Noah Silky checking in as well. Parker's go to left back. Emilio will switch over to in the midfield along with Noah and Rober. Drew plays it out to Trenton. Plays to Isaac. Plays it up to Emilio. Plays it out to Noah, or tries to, but it's going to be heavy and go out. Be a throw in for the Elks. I'm going to give the man of the match to Junior Dollins. Again, he just kind of controls the pace of the game, and really it kind of goes as he goes. He get a little bit injured, so hopefully he's all right. Give it to Rich Claiborne. Will had a couple of goals. Could give it to a lot of people this game. There's a lot of good stuff. You got some subs, 4.5 left to go. Mia's going to take a hit at this one, and it's going to go right to the keeper. I think they might have thought that was a handball because a lot of the Elks just stopped. Drew plays it back to Emilio on the right side, or the middle over there, plays the far side. Chrysler trying to make some magic happen. Chrysler cuts it back to his right, puts it back across and in the back of the net. Oh, baby.
Goal. Eisenhower.
He's got 2 goals. Ridge has got a couple of goals. 8-1 now the score. Got some subs coming in. 3:09 left to go. Elks are going to drop it back, keep possession. Isaac right there. Emilio wants to score. You can tell he's trying to get one. Plays it up to Drew. Trenton runs across the middle. Drew wants in on the action as well. Isaac will make the smart play. Tries to play it back across, and he does. Keeper's going to come out and get this one. Be a throw in for the Eagles on the far sideline. 2:20 left to go. The Eagles are going to come away with the victory here tonight. 3 goals in the first half, 5 here in the second. It'll probably look a little different the second half. Ball comes to Parker Polson, swings it over to Drew. Plays it up to, I think, Trenton, but not really in a good spot there. Silky plays it to Trenton, who flicks it back to Drew. Be throw in for the Eagles. 1:40 left to go. Let's wrap up this one, put a bow on it. Good solid victory here for the Eagles heading into district play next week. Eagles just kind of playing possession on the backside right now. Parker puts it in kind of a tough spot there, but they keep possession. Emilio has it. Plays over to Chrysler. Chrysler plays it up to Emilio. If he gets that, he's going to try to cut it back. He wants to win that. Ball's still in. It stayed right on that corner spot. Comes out to Chrysler, who plays over to Emilio. Oh, excuse me, that's Cam. That's Emilio. No one made that run earlier. It's going to be a corner for the Eagles. Last 40 seconds here. Ball played short to Drew. Cuts it back in to Trenton. Swings it back across the right to Emilio. Plays it, and it's going to go right to the keeper. He's going to take his time getting up, and that's how we'll end this one. Eisenhower Eagles victorious 8-1 over the Elk City Elks here in Elk City, Oklahoma. Last game in non-district play. Two strong games this week from the Eisenhower Eagles. 4-1 victory over MacArthur Highlanders to win the city championship, and then an 8-1 victory here on the road in Elk City at Big Elk Stadium. Mike wins 8-1. We'll be back next week on the air. I believe it's Tuesday where we go to Norman for the first district game. Thank you for joining us here tonight on the Oklahoma Sports Network. If you want to watch this one back later, you can archive it as be in the archives as well for about a year from this date, so you can watch it back as much as you'd like to. And so I guess that's how we'll wrap it up here tonight. For Jaylee Palmer up top on the camera, make sure you give her a good shout-out for being outside in this wind up on top of this stadium all night. I'm Billy Palmer. Thank you for watching Eisenhower Eagle Soccer on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Have a good evening, everybody.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.